I'm appearing for the applicant. I'm led by Mr. Aidan Bandyopadhyay and
alleged
appearing online.
container. The alleged container is present input.
Item number 3. You are for whom?
I'm for the alleged container.
The chairman.
Yes.
The chairman and the secretary.
The chairman is the chairman and the secretary. Chairman is input. It is appearing.
Secretary. Secretary.
Is online probably.
I'm appearing for the petition.
He has been get out by the person, so that's why he cannot come out. He was also in teacher's custody, but he could not manage to come out. There is no violation.
Mr. Vasu, what happened?
There is no violation. I can explain before my lords. What your lordship has directed?
Well, are you calling him for counseling or not?
Yes, yes. It is turn comes. Well, kindly come see your lordship's order. Kindly come to page 46 of your lordship's order. Yes, yes, he's appearing with me.
He's appearing.
Yes, Dr. Patra is here.
Yes.
Yes. Well, kindly come to paragraph 39.
The Mr. Vasu, you tell us when he will be called for counseling.
Yes.
And when he will be recovered.
Only calling will not do. Family Justice Chskroborty is immediately got it because he is in this field, champion in this field. What happened, my lord? This gentleman is geography,
Bengali,
geography,
Bengali OBC.
male, geography, Bengali, OBC. If he call for interview, he will be entitled to have the appointment. But if you don't get the part, which is not in my hand, this is the hand of the state. He cannot be appointed. I don't know, in the school, there are requirements. In a female school, I cannot post him. And that school has to be a vacancy of OBC and geography.
Why didn't it strike you when you made submission?
My lord,
Just a moment. When we were repeatedly insisted upon that, my lord, there will be absolutely no problem. If
at that time, my lord, they could not anticipate. When they started,
now it is your child.
No, I am here to comply, your lordship, sir, not to.
Exactly.
What we are saying,
Don't give us this excuse of inability of vacancy.
I cannot do this.
Then we have to proceed in contempt, Mr. Vasu.
It is impossible for to comply.
Vasu, kindly consider. Our order was what? That you counsel, call him for counseling.
I will do.
Comment.
I will recommend. That's all.
Letters shall be issued.
And the subsequent is, I must be candid. After going through this one, either for the first time I am appearing today, I find that a review petition should have been filed only for this purpose.
That has not been done.
I advise my client.
So the question of taking a review at this stage will be an impossibility.
That if your lordship think, my lord, my lord is well aware.
Review our order because it has been affirmed by the Supreme Court. We cannot
dismiss. So this your lordship can.
Naturally,
your lordship can review. If it appears to your lordship, well, this is not a contempt proceeding, this is execution proceeding.
Why your chair
Yes.
becoming so adamant? No, unless I get a declaration from the state, I will not do it.
How can I do?
That is your problem.
I cannot. I have no power.
That is your problem. That you will be being on court's order. Not on your power.
I don't have any power.
Then you ask him to file. He's personally present. We are sending him here from to DJ. We are issuing warrant of arrest against him. Yes. Call our this is audacious, Mr. Vasu.
I submit, my lord. This is not. Kindly be patient. Kindly hear me.
Yes, tell us.
What your lordship has directed? Your lordship has directed. Kindly come to page 39. 452 candidate has to be called for interview and give appointment.
Page 88.
Page 88. Paragraph 39. Paragraph 39. 39. Paragraph 39 of your lordship judgment. Page 88 of the contempt application. Why should I, my lord?
You like that?
Yes. Kindly see, your lordship has directed 14052 candidate has to be called for interview and will be given appointment. Now, my lord, I am giving the chart to my. Yes. Upon such evaluation, initially 1463 plus 533 for mismatch of marks 902 for defect OMR seat. Upon further revision and perusal of records of 902 candidates, 750 candidates are brought within the zone of consideration, and accordingly 1463 minus 750, 713 were ultimately excluded. Such exclusion is not sustainable in law, and consequently the said candidate will also be come within the zone of consideration. Now the direction. As there are in total 14339 vacancies there, cannot be any hindrance toward inclusion of all the candidates called for PT being 14052. So this is the lordship direction. 14052 has to be appointed after counseling. Thereafter, when counseling started, it is not one day's job. Counseling started. And I am giving the figures to your lordship. 14052, we have called for counseling 12,482. So can you take a note of that? I will file an affidavit. Now for the time being, can you take a note? 12,482 counseling called for. Out of this, my lord, 9464 either absented, they were opted and recommended. Absent was 3018. Candidate absented himself.
934.
3018. Either don't absented or refused to accept the place he was allotment was given. Am I clear to lordship? So 9464 was counseling made and recommended for appointment. Now rest. Now 1482 is rest. The petitioner before my lord is in the bottom in the list. The list is there. List is there. He will be calling gradually. 1482 is left out. It will be calling gradually. When his terms come, immediately it will come within a week maybe. But he may be recommended. But he is a male geography OBC B Bengali candidate. Bengali medium.
Male geography.
OBC B and Bengali medium. Now, my lord, I have a chart where, my lord, I can show to your lordship that these are the Bengali male vacancies are available. In geography, has to be on that subject. Other subject I cannot accommodate. I mean, that is not even the lordship's intention in the order. I have to accommodate them. And this accommodation, I cannot create. As a Civil Service Commission chairman, I cannot create those vacancies.
Which vacancy?
Kindly come to take part this
You have
chart.
any you mean to say you don't have any male geography OBC B vacancy?
No.
Then why did you tell us?
Yes.
That's, my lord, that is the mistake I
Yes.
repeated. Probably, subject to correction, my lord. Probably when they started this counseling, they realized that there is no path.
So,
And it can be easily solved. But I can submit before it can be easily solved either by review or by directing the state government to convert this post. Can be done.
Before declaration of vacancy in any institution, report is called for from various stakeholders or various sub-institution or sub-board. So before declaring verification of this vacancy, you are very much, it is within your knowledge that the vacancy is there.
Yes, this vacancy is there.
Vacancy can be declared either existing and expected.
Right.
Two type
That,
of
my
vacancy.
lord, kindly come to
It
page-
has not been stated that it is expected.
Well,
It
kindly
is
come to-
existing.
Kindly come to 93.
Okay.
That is there.
The court observe, come to page 39.
Before that, would you lordship please see page 93?
no, please come to that.
39.
Page para 39.
39, yes, I am on 39.
Court observed that as there was in total
Would you lordship, kindly
14,333.
pause here for a moment.
Yes.
This 14339 is not more than that is there. But here, my lord, problem is your lordship has not segregated the vacancies. That's why the berth is not available. In other courts where there is no candidate, berth is available. But so far as this candidate, berth is not available, it can be converted. If you lordship direct the state government to convert it, it easily can be converted.
The recommendation on that vacancy that this has to be treated as this since this is the court's order.
I can, but I cannot.
You have to bring the compliance before us.
Certainly,
Who will
I have already done. I have given the figure.
Mr. Basu cannot take up at this stage, even if you had been a new chairman.
No, the host is nothing.
Mr. Basu,
He is the chairman.
what is my brother submitted? At the time of declaration of vacancy, if there had been no such vacancy, question of inclusion wouldn't have arisen. Then you ought to have entered into a dialogue with the government.
I cannot make myself here, but allow me to repeat.
Yes,
Allow me to repeat.
14,300, you were not there before us when.
No. Personally, I was not there. I was not there.
So this point, because the specific argument before us that the reservation has not been followed at the appropriate stage, we negated down that contention. It was also argued as regards OBC reservation that was negated by us. And when we came to a point, 5 affidavits were filed by the commission.
That your lordship has recorded that.
And
I read that.
the affidavits, this new point which you are urging.
This
with
is
us,
not new point. That cannot prop up unless the counseling starts.
That was your Mr. Basu, what you are saying? I am the person. I am saying there are 10 vacancies. I will call 1:10. I will call 100 candidates for the 10 posts.
I have called like this. But so far as
Now the distribution of vacancy, I don't understand what is the distribution of vacancy. You are saying now in course of counseling, I have found that I am not having any vacancy pertaining to that.
that particular post, other vacancies are there. Kindly come to page 93.
Then how
Kindly
many,
come to page
how
93.
many candidates you have recommended?
Yes.
Male geography OBC-B.
My lord.
Under male geography OBC-B, have you recommended any candidate there?
Yes.
Vacancy of 44.
Well, kindly one come to page 93.
Yes.
Not 93. Well, kindly come to
Yes.
subject geography,
Then medium,
then medium Bengali,
then that OBCB,
then my lord kindly see OBCB.
then male and female combined.
OBC-B.
Then male and female.
Right side, my lord kindly see. OBCB. No. On the nomenclature portion. Subject geography, medium Bengali,
Center বলছে, ওপর তো।
category OBCB,
হ্যাঁ,
vacancy gender male,
হ্যাঁ।
female, vacancy 44.
Yes.
এটা merit list.
Now 44.
And now his chance is in that category 132.
Waiting list.
Can you see the bottom? 132. This is the chart I have given. That cannot be anticipated on the date the counseling started.
Oh,
44 vacancies are there.
130.
1 to 2 to the combined list one.
Right. So far as this subject,
Subject.
132, this is admitted. 132 in this.
So forget how many candidates belong to male OBC B
Total-
geography Bengali medium.
Yes. Total 44 seat vacant. We have recommended.
Is now waiting for appointment. And how many vacancies
Yes,
available to you?
44 is the vacancy. 36 recommended.
36.
6 recommended.
So this 44,
8.
44, how many male and how many female?
That.
Don't-
Give
don't-
to Lordship one. But because out of 44, 36 vacancy fulfilled. Fill up.
So there
8 left.
Ever as per merit.
Yeah, but if he comes within this merit, 132 maybe come under 8, so he will appointed. If it is come under 9 on the merit list, then we have a difficulty that there is no birth. Am I clear to myself? This is an execution proceedings, I know. There is no hide and seek to the court.
Yes.
For that reason, you will not call him for counsel.
I will call because gradually I am calling. It starts, my lord.
So
14,000 and odd is the counseling, so we are gradually doing it. Immediately he will be called.
you have called up to 9. You have you will be
My lord, it is left out.
12,408.
1482 is left.
So
482 will call.
So within 1482, how many candidates are belonging to this group?
At that when I will call him,
Why chart is Vasu? This one is remaining to be called.
No.
There are more than 8% in that category.
My lord, kindly take it from me. If he is coming within under 8, he will be appointed. But if he is come on the merit list 9,
Why now it coming?
my lord, this is time constant, nothing else. This is but
Compliance of the order within,
compliance.
within the time. Compliance of the order in letter and spirit within the time.
Submitting, my lord, this is a delayed compliance. I am not saying that I have.
So you have not
I'm saying-
made any application.
But this is not willful. I am taking this huge number. I am doing it. We are doing it. And now only 1482 is
Tell
left
us
out.
when you are calling him from counseling.
কবে ডাকবেন?
Tell us the date when
1482?
you go for counseling.
কবে ডাকতে পারবো? Only problem is there is hue and kai in the, there is a gherao, hue and kai is going on there. That is the problem. Otherwise, my instruction is within 10-15 days, we will call him and 5 rounds হয়ে গেছে।
But can I make one submission? Madam?
Come back to me.
Within 10-15 days, we can call. We subject to my lord this problem in the.
Madam, can I make one submission to this?
Yes.
Madam, kindly come to paragraph 42 of your lordship's judgment.
We have seen this.
That your lordships have given a fixed time. Now they cannot say by installment I will call. And according to his convenience, he will call.
Not possible.
No, not possible or possible. Please, Mr. Basu, I have not passed any comments. Now, my lord, it is not his option's choice to call today or not call to tomorrow. Now, therefore, my lord, this is.
We are wanting to solve the problem.
Yes,
He
yes,
must be appointed.
yes.
That-
I want. That's all. Exactly.
It is bread and butter.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes.
That is the concern of yours. That is.
My lord, I have nothing to do anything more. But I am saying this. If he says,
We understand your problem.
My
We
lord.
the person's sufferings which he is suffering. So
Yes.
you allow us to proceed.
okay, but I will not. All right, I leave it to your lords.
After that, it is not complied. We are in contempt. We
My
are
lord.
consider.
There is no intention of not complying, Your Honor. We are proceeding. Physically not possible. That's why.
Mr. Basu, after so much water has flown through the Ganges, if your chairman now comes and says that, my lord, today I have become wiser, today I find there were no such vacancy, I should have told the ex-advocate general that, please sir, don't make this submission. After so much of continuous litigation, dealing with 15,000 persons, and you are being at a stage, for defamation come, you come and say, I am helpless, sir, what I am to do? Then what is you are an expert for? Why did you need to advise your client? Your advocate is sitting on your left hand side.
Here, my lord, we are.
What has been stated?
No, not at all.
Then Mr. Basu,
Don't.
Mr. Basu,
Not on that. I want these orders. Orders should be implemented. But
as a senior member of the bar, it was incumbent upon you that when you engage such senior counsel in such a litigation, such a sensitive litigation, you should have thought of this at that time. That what I am saying,
but I
and
cannot-
it is not an oral submission, Mr.
No, what it is there.
We are not tentative. When Mr. Basu, when you are submitting on the basis of an instruction of a client, we also know that Mr. Basu may also falter because heat of the moment a decision is taken.
But in writing, it is not. Yes.
We know, we had been there, Mr. Basu, because you being a senior counsel, we had worked as your juniors also. You used to tell us that, will you say this thing to the court?
But I am not.
But court, when we used to appear, we used to ensure that let us put this on record so that I am not in problem.
I am here before my lord as an officer of the court to execute the order. But I want your lordships. Should not be there.
Not that.
I am assisting your lordship's advice or cooperation to implement the order.
Actually, contempt already committed.
Delayed compliance, yes.
Eh?
Delayed compliance. Delayed compliance.
Compliance, contempt already committed. If court asks you, do it within 1 week. If 1 week, as and when 1 week will be over,
My lord,
contempt committed.
226 proceeding contempt is also execution proceeding. So my lord, his lordship order has to be executed in 2 minutes, and only thing I already conversed before my lord. This 14,000 and 12,000 and odd 14,052 counselling, it takes time. Physically, logistic problem is there. We have done that. Only 1482 left out. Fifth round of the counselling completed.
What is his position within 1482? What is his
His position is I found to lordship 132.
No,
In that
140.
category, OBC category.
The category, how many, this 1482 counseling will be done, you are saying within 10 days.
Yes.
So maybe within 2 days you are calling the first group. This has to be in groups, na? You will not call immediate.
Yes, it is on groups. So that.
So what is his position within 1482?
Today
Within 1482 persons, what is his position?
Today we cannot assess unless he is called and assessed. Subject wise.
So you have to say,
142 is all
you are now going to frustrate the period specified by the court.
Period, my lord. I have already said, my lord,
Yes.
already submitted before the lordship. Kindly condemn that part.
Court fixed a timeline.
Action.
Now you are trying to frustrate that timeline.
My lord, it is logistic problem is there, my lord. We cannot do it physically. I have done most what I am submitting, my lord, today.
Mr. Basu,
My lord,
we
no.
are keeping it on 16th.
Give me a minute.
No, listen to us. We are keeping it on 16th. Ask your chairman. In the meantime, his counsel.
Counseling, yes.
Counseling he will complete and he will file a report to that effect before us. Vacancy.
Counseling part can be done, but allotment.
Yes,
If he is in 9th position,
yes.
it Barthas there on that subject.
Think
that
over, sit at home and think over.
If
You are
it is
facing
nice-
contempt of the division bench.
Yes.
Think over.
I'm
Ask your chairman to think over whether he wants to go to anywhere else or let him talk with the government. We are not standing in the way.
my lord knows, my lord, in every school.
No, Mr. Basu, you are trying, there is a shortcutting process. It is incumbent upon the chairman, if this is the problem, not to take the advice of the advocate, to go and sit with your education minister or whoever you want, that how I will solve this problem, kindly save me, I am in contempt.
My lord knows.
We have explained.
No,
Now,
kindly
Mr.
give me
Basu,
this
whatever you want to
Kindly
do.
give me a minute's time. I know my lord is not so annoyed with me.
No, no, it is not a question. We are irritated.
I am here to ask
We are
the
irritated.
execution. What I am submitting, my
A
lord, you are
chairman of
submitting
a commission, if he now today after so
My
much,
lord, he is doing his level best.
no, no, this situation he has not been able to appreciate. This
Yes.
is unbelievable
That
at
is
this stage.
Uh,
After 5 affidavits, it is unbelievable, simply unbelievable.
my lord knows very well. Every school has an individual roster. My lord knows that. Point roster in every school. Every school has a 100-point roster system.
Now we cannot reopen the issue. Mr. Basu, you know very well better than us.
If there is, my lord, statutory problem, statutory, I have no power. My lord, not consider that. It is, so far as my power is circumscribed by a statute, I cannot alter the roster.
No, no, we are at a loss to understand.
Yes.
When you have not completed the counseling also, you are apprehending tomorrow I might face that I would not be able to place him within 8. You also don't know whether there
That,
will be 8.
my lord, I can assure, my lord.
So you have not assured, see, you are playing safe.
No.
You are playing safe.
1482, I will complete and report to your lordship.
So you come, otherwise we are not, he has to be present before us on the returnable date and tell us what is the, if he is counseling, whatever explanation is given by you, vacancy whether there or not, we do not understand. It is his child, he has to solve the problem and come before us with a report what
Is
he
it
has
your,
done.
is it your lordship, my lord, if there is any statutory, my lord, prohibition, how can I overcome this? I am asking the question to myself.
You will overcome by negotiating. You will
That I
overcome
will
by
do.
negotiating. It is only a question. We say it is not a serious problem.
No, no, no.
It is only a problem. There are remaining 500 vacancies. Any
How
100
vacancies are there?
so in any one vacancy, this can be done.
It can be converted. I say it can be converted, but,
But you
conversion I
cannot.
cannot do.
No, no, it can be converted. You have to see that it is converted. If that is the problem.
If your lordships can pass an
We are-
observation,
No, no, no. We are not.
do.
Ashok, pursuant to the earlier order of this court, the chairman of the what is the name of the chairman?
Siddharth,
Mr. Raut, the secretary. Oh.
বলুন
What is it?
জানিকা না
একটা বেঞ্চ আছে
এক মিনিট। To you, I don't know, Dr. Patro, you are being so silent. Mr. Roy is now advising. You,
no, no, he is also with me. We all
Mr.
sat
Roy,
together.
it is you are our officers first, then you are
Certainly.
persons. Justice Moshumi Bhattacharya, Secretary of this election.
Yes.
His Lord's hard leadership made certain observations. Thereafter, personality tested. The vacancies were declared. Panel was prepared. It stagnated at a point when an issue was raised that you have not followed the reservation. Mr. Sannal argued, Mr. Mitra argued, Mr. Bandopadhyay was opposing that. So endeavored at not a one juncture it was told that the vacancy, because there was no possibility to that effect. Because Mr. Roy and
Okay, my lord, I
No.
repeat, vacancies are there.
when vacancies are there, it is
Conversion is necessary.
we cannot pardon we cannot pardon your laches to this effect that I didn't know that there were only 8 vacancies in this category. A situation may arise that if I take this order from court, I will not be able to
My
comply.
lord, it should have been, my lord, so far my reading is concerned, so it should have been, the lordship should have segregated.
There,
1/4 something, segregated this category wise. Then it is, everything is solved on that date itself.
It is a selection process of
Yes,
2016.
everything is correct.
Yes.
Only segregation of the total vacancies was necessitated, nothing else.
And personality,
Segregation. My lord said 1/4 something odd vacancies. If it is segregated on that date, this 1/4 is A, B, C, D, these categories. Everything is solved. Nothing else.
you are saying there are 8 more vacancies in this category.
If it is on after this counseling, if on that date, no, if on that,
It's the field out of 44.
if
so
on,
there are 8
yeah,
vacancies.
yeah, take it lordship time. If on that date, my lord has segregated that these vacancies are available, and you appoint them.
You will not tell us.
No, on a deliberation. So I'm not saying
You will not tell us that this is your
On
topic,
deliberation.
We have to go inside and
no, on deliberation. I say the outcome
Mr.
of the
Basu,
result is
you are a senior counsel. We request you. You please
I sat with my client.
you solve the issue and come back to us. Otherwise,
By any role to state.
you are insisting upon us to take some.
But had I any role on the state government, I will write them. I have to pursue them.
You are
It requires our Lordship's blessing and one observation, so they can be solved. Because the order is executed.
Actually, Mr. Bosu, counseling is for the purpose of choice of school. Not more than that.
Nothing.
They have already selected.
Yes.
They will get appointment.
Yes.
Only for choice of school.
Yes.
It is the
That's
purpose
right.
of counseling. It will take more than a month, and you are saying that
No, I have
Herculean task, such and such, it order,
I have done
timeline cannot be made.
Timeline, my lord, I pray for condonation of that. My lord, I repeatedly say, kindly condone the time. I am delay. Can be done by me. But record my submission.
no. We shall keep it on 16.
Kindly record my submission. This is on the part of this.
Present
Yes, certainly.
and you will call him in counseling in the meantime and come and tell us in which you are recording. What you want to do, what we want to do, you.
Kindly record my submission to that so that I can pass on that to the state government. My lord, order need not be passed. This is my problem. Kindly record that.
That is your oral.
This is my submission, my lord. On due to you are there.
Contrary to your own submission, which you have argued before
Today, my lord, kindly record my submission.
on 16.
My lord, kindly, in the meantime, I can pursue with this. If you also record my submission, your lordship not order. Can you record my submission so that by
We
this I
can
pursue
only
the-
submission that the process of counseling is underway.
underway.
And
And-
considering this fact, we are posting the matter on 16th May
That will not do.
for further
That
consideration.
will not. I have whatever I have submitted. The conversion of vacancy due to dearth of vacancy birth, it cannot be accommodated. This is my submission. This is my submission. My lord is not hearing that, adjudicating that submission. I record that by this I can pursue the state government and get it converted. On the next day I say and the order is entirely complied with.
We cannot pass any order which
need not.
may have effect of modification of our earlier order.
I am not asking for
Okay.
the order.
Either in respect of our operative portion or in respect of time.
I prayed, my lord, can you pass an order? I say record my submission only. That your lordships can.
We will only say that we are keeping it on 16.
I want the handle to execute the order.
We will not indulge at the instance of an apparent contemner before us.
I have not
Our
asked.
problems are not to, we are not the chairman. He ought to have been conscious and we will not leave him. If our order is not.
But I will leave. If I find there is a contempt, I will leave the matter.
You are being very staunch, Mr. Goy. You want that your argument should be recorded so that on the basis of that,
Can pass to the state government.
you will make the situation complex.
No.
You will haul up the state government.
This is one.
Do it without our
One.
permission.
Your lordship knows. My lordship was this side and my appeared for the government also. My lord knows.
Your minister, you talk with your.
Your lordship knows the situation.
No.
This
is
one
not
submission
an
of
issue
mine.
at all. This is not an issue at all.
That I am saying. To pursue the state government, this my submission may be recorded. That's all.
Anyway, you are free. Yes, Mr. Bangabandha, you want to say anything?
Has taken all cares of my for implementation of the order. I have nothing to say. But if he says that his submissions should be recorded, then your lordship have to go for an adjudication whether.
Mr. Bangabandha, what do you say about this? That suppose eventuality, we are not with him. To this eventuality to solve the problem, suppose you directed that you the enlisted persons would be called for counseling. As my brother has rightly pointed out, if there are 3 vacancies, the candidate we will choose which vacancy he will go.
Madam, may I submit one thing? Let them do that part. They have heard your lordship's observation. Kindly do not record that because that will dilute your lordship's spirit of the order. What I am submitting. Yes. Because time bound is also. If your lordship, the moment your lordship pass that order or record that, therefore your lordship will dilute that. Let them come. Your lordship is giving them time up to 16th or 17th.
We are just thinking, suppose we are aware about the order we have passed. Now today in the eventuality, suppose out of the 500 vacancies remaining,
5,000.
Suppose like we used to do, one SC candidate is not available, all right, we convert it into an OBC candidate. It is in the hands of the Directorate of SC, ST and OBC. Today, if it is a bottleneck condition that there are no further vacancies in that particular category, Mr.
May I submit? That would be also incorrect approach would be of the commission, because my Lord Justice Chatterjee has rightly raised the question when you have advertised, when it has been made, and you have said so that you have evaluated how many vacancies are there. Now he cannot say so today. But Justice Chatterjee, my Lord Justice Chatterjee has the question which has. May I tell you also one thing? Thing is this: Mr. Basu's client has a very proximate relationship with the secretary and the minister. That is correct. Let him make that request. Why blessings of the court is needed? If his minister and the secretary doesn't help him, then he is a helpless person. Let him go and approach. Why you are asking here? And not only this, other contempts are coming on different footing. They are very adamant, man. The problem is this: School Commission Service Commission is very adamant.
Mr. Bandyopadhyay can help us in his other capacity.
No, I in a profession, I am professional, man. I don't mix up the two identities.
Execution of an order. We also want execution.
No, I want to. You are more powerful than me.
Ashok, pursuant to the earlier order passed by this court, Mr. Siddhartha Majumdar, the chairman, West Bengal Central School Service Commission, pursuant to the earlier order, Mr. Siddhartha Majumdar, the chairman, West Bengal Central School Service Commission, is personally present, and Mr. Amolesh Chandra Rao, the secretary of the School Service Commission, is present before, has appeared online. We have heard Mr. Basu Learned, senior advocate, appearing for the alleged contemners. We have been informed. We have heard Arizona and Mr. Bandyopadhyay, Learned, senior advocate, appearing for the petitioner. We have been informed in course of hearing that counseling is in progress and the petitioner will be called for counseling. Counseling is in progress.